Good evening, guys. Welcome to our new podcast, Dayya's podcast with Dhvel and Mayya. And today we're going to talk about
the 13th horoscope. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that correct. There are no longer 12 signs of the zodiac, but 13! Mayya!
I'm actually devastated. I'm devastated because I am a fan of horoscopes. I know you are too.
What's your horoscope?
Aquarius. I'm an Aquarian.
And I'm a Cancerian. And now, with the 13th zodiac, you've become a what?
Gosh, what was it? I don't even want to admit to it because I'm so used to being an Aquarian.
It's a Capricorn.
What have I become? Capricorn. God. No offense to any Capricorns. My sister's a Capricorn.
I think
I just don't want to...
Go on.
There's going to be a lot of us talking over each other in this podcast.
I think Sagittariuses are the only ones which remain in the same category. Everyone else have either shifted one up or down. Would it be up or down? Down.
Is it down? No, for me it's up.
So
because Capricorn is based in January. Aquarius is Feb.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
I'm going backwards.
Yeah, no, it is up. So I've become a Gemini compared to a Cancerian, so I've gone up. Hey, we got an upgrade.
And how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that change?
Got an upgrade.
To be honest, I quite liked you being a Cancerian, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. And like I said, it's been part of our identity for so long, and we were discussing this earlier, where it's if you read something long enough, and you know we're quite spiritual like that, and it does become a part of your identity in a way, especially when you relate to the characteristics that you know are associated to a certain star sign.
Right, so we should start with a bit of context. So what happened, guys and girls, was that NASA discovered an extra zodiac sign which belongs in our astrological calendar. Now, they're not adding a new one, but what it was that when the old one was made by the Greeks, I believe, they actually left out the 13th one because they considered 13 to be an unlucky number. And, you know, we've seen that across the media with Friday the 13th and, you know, all the bad omens associated with the number 13.
Right. So you're saying they were aware that there were 13 signs, but they chose to take it out intentionally?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
When I came across this article about the 13th zodiac, and, you know, you quite rightly said that we follow it up for fun, I decided to explore the references to see whether it was credible. And, you know, there were your usual suspects in presenting this article. But as you dive down further, they actually say that, you know, there were 13, but the 13th one was not included. And the 13th one is actually known as, it's pronounced Ophiuchus. Those who are born between...
I'm sure you're saying that wrong.
Okay, I'm going to have to Google that. Ophiuchus. And they're born between the 29th November and 17th December. Now get this, they also call them the serpent, something to do with serpents. What was it called? Yeah.
That seems quite cheeky, like to be associated with that. What are you trying to for other people that aren't usually understanding of it, maybe experiencing the same thing?
It's interesting to see where we'll go.
You're not alone.
Yes, back to the snake bearers, right? So I've got to say the snake bearers are the least compatible with Capricorn, okay?
Ooh.
But before we get into the beef between the zodiacs, the characteristics of this new founded sign are they hate routines and are always keen to try something new. They constantly search for new knowledge and are known to be one of the most intellectual signs. They're very ethical and have a clear sense of justice and have big imagination with buckets of creativity. Their negative traits, are they're impulsive, jealous, prideful, sarcastic, and they love to procrastinate. Now, the examples which have been given: Britney Spears, Taylor Swift, Jay-Z, Jamie Foxx, and Chrissy Teigen. What a contradiction.
I personally love those characteristics that you just listed. I think most of them are brilliant.
Yes, but if you see the negative traits, that does not reflect the examples at all. How can you call Jay-Z, Britney Spears, Taylor Swift lazy, impulsive, jealous, sarcastic? They are very well established in their craft.
Do you think being impulsive is a negative trait?
That's how this article describes it. That's not my word. There's a disclaimer for you.
Yeah, disclaimer. These are just the opinions. We are not experts. This is just our opinion.
Well, this is not even our opinion. This is the opinion from the person who's written the article about this new zodiac, the 13th constellation. So, how does it make you feel that you are now a Capricorn as opposed to an Aries?
Well, I take everything with a grain of salt because, like I said, I quite enjoy being Aquarian. I enjoy the way it's been described in the terms of characteristics. If I was to look at the Capricorns are known to be stable, serious, confident, natural goal setters. They love structure and order. They can be stubborn as well as determined, ambitious, pessimistic, melancholic, and even unhappy at times. But they should be using positive affirmations and empowering techniques to maintain a happy disposition. Obviously, the characteristics have been segregated into relationship, work, career, and all those good stuff.
So is that an upgrade or a degrade from your characteristics of any?
Oh, I feel nervous about saying whether anything's an upgrade or not an upgrade, because that's kind of saying that something is lesser than. I don't believe that to be the case.
Okay, so let's rephrase it. For you, 2 decades of being in the Aquarius criteria, just because of your date of birth, and you've now been told that you are actually
allegedly
a Capricorn, right? So
yeah,
is there sort of a discrepancy between the two?
I usually look at my horoscope every day and I try to take only the positives and not the negatives. Almost a healing strategy that I do for myself, right? And if I've been told for the past 20 years that I'm a Cancerian, so I've always seen the traits of a Cancerian, which is shy and reserved and
emotional and loving and sensitive,
likes to be in their bubble, in their own bubble, almost as if, so those are the general traits. So, and now you're telling me I'm a Gemini, and I see Geminis they've got a bit more positives to them, so they're very resourceful, intellectually inclined, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet here.
Very low key blowing his own trumpet.
They drive their family members crazy. They're the life and soul of the party. For me, it's like, okay, I can relate to that a bit more. So I guess what I'm asking you is, do you feel you can relate a bit more to the Capricorn or the Aquarius? Because now you've been told that what you know has now been updated.
Yeah, okay. So what I relate to more, I would say, okay, I'm not trying to be diplomatic, but it's like I said, it's 50-50. There's some things in the Capricorn that I relate to. There's some things in the Aquarius text that I relate to. If I had to pick one, I would probably go for Aquarius, even now.
Ooh.
And I don't think it's just me being biased, because I'm, I've become accustomed to it. I think, I mean, I mean, what do you think? You're someone that knows me very well. Can we say?
As an acquaintance, yes. We're not friends just yet.
Okay. You know me relatively well. We can say that.
Steady on. You are on air. This is a live podcast. Steady on.
Did I say anything inappropriate? Okay, so I mean, come on, some of these things. Stable, serious, and confident. I don't think I'm serious or stable.
But you are. So one thing you got to know about Maya is that she's very, 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 very,
Oh
very
God, well,
self-conscious.
what are you gonna
about
say?
Self. Like,
I am not
very to the
self-conscious.
Very to the power of 10 consciousness, you know.
Okay. I feel the need to clarify. I'm not self-conscious. I am self-critical.
Yes.
Self-critical. Self-conscious implies that I worry about what other people think of me. I criticize myself.
Agreed. To the power of 10. Very to the power of 10.
But I believe that has some benefits. You know, sometimes it's not so beneficial and it can lead to other problems. But being self-critical is better than just being on your high horse.
True, but they're on the opposite end of the spectrum.
They are.
Fine balance is adequate.
Balance is key.
Balance is key.
Okay, so self-criticism to one side. That's why I'm asking you. From what you've read about Capricorn, how much do you think that relates to me?
So, we had this conversation prior to when the article came out, because the first things I do these days is get on the call to Maya and be like, Did you see that? Did you read this?
Easy on. Easy on. I thought we're just an acquaintance. Please remember.
Eye for an eye. We had this discussion, and I truly feel you fit more of the description for Capricorn than you do of Aquarius.
Wow. That is very interesting, because I think it's very important for everyone to have self-awareness and just knowing about thyself. You know, know thyself.
Know thyself.
So you think I fit the characteristics of Capricorn more? Aquarius has a very strong and dominant personality. Above all things, this sign seeks the truth. They are very tolerant, they are independent, they seek out alone time. They have a great desire to help humanity and make friends very easily. They can be overly demanding of others, but by their nature, they can be very tolerant. So those are just a couple of the traits for Aquarius. And honestly, seeing this, I am starting to agree with you a little bit. I mean, I still think I'm a combination of Aquarius and Capricorn.
Well, of course, you're in the transition period, so you're an Aquarius turning into a Capricorn, so you're going to have characteristics of both. You're in the overlap phase, and so very soon you'll be exhibiting the Capricorn.
I quite like that, though. I quite like not being limited to one.
Oh, I agree.
In the same way, I think you're emergence of the two, Gemini and Cancer.
Yeah, what was it?
We made a term for that.
Kanja?
No. No, we called it. Oh, no, hold
Cassini.
on. It was Cassini.
Cassini. I am a Cassini. We could start a rap track with this.
I can't rap. Can you?
Well, I can try, but it would be probably as bad as my holding music, you know. They call me Cassini. I love macaroni and panini. If you mess with me, I'll turn into Harry Houdini.
Ooh, okay, Mr.
They call me Dhvel the
Gangster.
Genie.
Oh dear.
This is my question to everyone, and we're going to wrap up with this final question. So, to all of our audience listeners who have tattooed their zodiac sign on their body.
Oh dear.
Are you going to add on this new sign? Or are you going to go back to the tattoo parlor and get a refund? Please let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned for the next one. I've been Dhvel, this is Mayya. Together we are Dayya, and it's been a pleasurable evening.
It has. Thank you for joining us. It's been a blast. There's going to be plenty more to come. Sign out.
Peace out.